So you want to get discovered on TikTok? Well, you've got to stop thinking of it as just a social app. You need to start treating it for what it's really becoming, a seriously powerful search engine. Okay, let's dive in and unlock the secrets to actually getting your videos seen.
Does this look familiar? I mean, we've all been there, right? You pour hours into creating what you think is the perfect video, you hit post, and then nothing, just crickets. It is one of the biggest frustrations for any creator. But listen, the problem usually isn't your content. It's just that the right people aren't finding it. And this is why it matters more now than ever. Get this. A recent Google report found that almost 40% of young people are now turning to TikTok and Instagram first when they search for things, not Google. So when they're looking for a new restaurant or trying to learn a new skill, their first instinct is to open TikTok. This isn't just some passing trend, folks. It's a fundamental shift in how we all find information. So if you want to win on TikTok, you have to understand how this new search engine really works. It's not just about what you post anymore. It's about how you make it discoverable. You know, there are really two main ways people find your stuff on TikTok. First, you've got active search. That's someone literally typing how to fix a leaky faucet into the search bar. But then you've got passive discovery, and that's the magic of the For You page, the FYP, where the algorithm serves up content it thinks you'll like. A truly great SEO strategy plays in both of these sandboxes. To get that algorithm working for you instead of against you, you need to understand what it's looking for. It's not random, it's not luck, it's a system, a science that weighs very specific signals to decide who sees your video. And here they are, the core signals it's paying attention to. First up, user interactions. Basically, is your video engaging? Are people watching it all the way through? Are they liking it, sharing it? Second, and this is where you have the most control, is video information. Are you feeding it the right keywords, sounds, and text to tell TikTok what your video is about? And third, you've got device and account settings, which are a little less important, but they still play a part. Okay, this is a huge one, so listen up. This is fantastic news, especially if you're just starting out. Your follower counts is not a major ranking factor. The TikTok algorithm cares way more about high-quality, relevant content than how big your account is. This totally levels the playing field. It means absolutely anyone has a shot at going viral. Okay, theory's over. Now that we get the why and the how, let's get our hands dirty with the what. Here is your step-by-step game plan to start optimizing your content like today. It all really boils down to these three simple but super powerful steps. First, you've got to do your homework and research keywords. Second, you strategically place those keywords everywhere, and I mean everywhere. And third, you tap into the power of what's already trending. So, how do you find these magic keywords? Well, TikTok actually gives you all the tools you need. Just start typing a term into the search bar and look at what it auto-suggests. That's literally what real people are searching for. Then check out the other searched for section for even more ideas. And hey, don't forget to do a little spying on what keywords are working for your competitors. Once you've got your keywords, you need to sprinkle them everywhere. But here is the single most overlooked part of TikTok SEO, your spoken audio. That's right, TikTok's algorithm actually transcribes what you say in your videos, so saying your keywords out loud is a massive, massive signal. And of course, add them to your on-screen text, your captions, your hashtags, and even your thumbnail. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Social strategist Sarah Nielsen says to front-load your captions. That just means putting your most important keywords right at the very beginning. TikTok only shows a tiny bit of your caption before that See More button, so you have to make that first line count. The keywords aren't just about text. Think about trending sounds. They are so much more than just background music. They're actually a form of SEO. When you use a trending sound, you're basically telling the algorithm, hey, group my video with all these other popular videos, which can instantly expand your reach. All right, we know what to do. Now let's quickly cover what not to do, because avoiding these common mistakes is just as important as getting the right strategies in place. First up, hashtag stuffing. Look, using a dozen irrelevant hashtags doesn't help. It actually just confuses the algorithm. It doesn't know who to show your video to. The sweet spot is usually around 3 to 5 super relevant hashtags that perfectly describe your video. The next big mistake is ignoring TikTok's auto captions. Even if you hide them because you don't like how they look, just having them turned on is like a direct feed of text right to the algorithm. It's one of the easiest ways to let TikTok know exactly what your video is about. It's a freebie. And finally, posting inconsistently. The more you post, the more data you feed the algorithm. It starts to learn what your page is all about, and it gets better and better at pushing your content to the right people. Think of it like you're training the algorithm on what your brand is. So, you've posted your perfectly optimized video. Your job is done, right? Not quite. The final, crucial step is to track your results, test new ideas, and constantly refine your approach. Your TikTok analytics dashboard is your secret weapon. It's your treasure map. Check your traffic sources. Are people finding you through search or the For You page? Look at the exact search terms that are leading people to your videos. I mean, this is pure gold. It tells you exactly what's working so you can do more of it. And the key to making sense of all that data is to be scientific about it. Don't just change everything all at once. Test one new thing, maybe a new keyword strategy or a different style of on-screen text, and give it a few weeks. Then go back to your analytics and see if it actually moved the needle. So, if there's one thing you take away from all this, it's this. The TikTok algorithm isn't some mysterious, uncontrollable force. It's a search engine, and it is actively listening to every single signal you send it, from the words you speak to the sounds you use. The only question left is, what are you going to tell it?